Hello, and this is a tofurkey plant-based roast with herb gravy. So one of the main things that everyone says to me is, oh, I can turn vegetarian or vegan tomorrow, but it's the roast dinner, it's the bacon, I can't stop having them, oh, I couldn't give them up. Anyway, even though if you actually just ate them and gave up everything else during the week, then you'd actually be helping anyway, but still. Right, so this is the first one of a feature that I'm going to do. This is about roast dinners. I've started my bacon one as well, and yeah, so this roast dinner is actually quite surprising. If you're wondering whether it's good and you should go and get it, yes you should. So it tastes like chicken. Well, the hero of this story is the stuffing. I think that gives it some taste. It's almost like a smoked chickeny taste as well, but the stuffing is absolutely sublime. It's lovely, absolutely gorgeous. The actual texture is kind of yeah, it's near to chicken, and basically, you know, it's tofu, and me and my wife swore that we would never go back to tofu, but we did, and I'm glad we did, although I will say that when I bought it I didn't realise it was tofu. Tofu to me and my wife is horrible, aki da if you're Welsh, but this stuff is kind of like, I don't think it's fully tofu and it's been done something or other, I don't know, but it's really nice. It takes an hour and a half to cook. It is, you have to cook it like a roast, so you get that experience as well. You have to cover it in a marinade, cook it on tin foil, with tin foil over it, and wait till, I think it was last half an hour or maybe 10 minutes. Then you take the tin foil off, recover it in some more marinade or whatever you're using, and then put it back in for the remainder, making up the whole hour and a half of the half an hour or 10 minutes. Comes out, it comes with its own gravy. I think it's too thick. I follow the instructions exactly, and there wasn't enough of it. So in conclusion, me and my wife came up with this. Yes, I'm going to baste it next time. Hopefully it will stay and give it still that consistency. That is why I didn't baste it, because I thought if I basted it, it would go more like tofu. So I'm hoping that basting it doesn't, and it keeps the consistency but slightly less hard shell to it. If you look at the pictures, it doesn't look too bad, especially when it gets out, or the video, it really doesn't look bad on the plate. That gravy I'm going to mix up with some vegetable gravy. I'm going to mix it up until it's almost thick, and then I'm going to add that into it, and hopefully that will give it the consistency that I want, and the fact that you can have more. It says it's good for, I think the actual tofu thing, or tofurkey, is for 5 people, and then the gravy is for 4, one or the other side, which doesn't sound right because there's not enough of the one and too much of the other. But anyway, I'm gonna say, if you're just starting on this sort of thing, you should try this. It's absolutely wonderful. If you've tried tofu before and it's put you off, honestly, this ain't gonna bring you back to tofu, but it is gonna, like, you're gonna eat it and you're gonna go, actually this is really nice. Yeah, anyway, thank you. Hope this helps somebody, because if I knew this before, I would have gone out and got this one. I think my next roast dinner, I'm going to go for a corn roast, and it looks decisively smaller, but we'll have a play and see what it is. I think there's no bells and whistles with this, so excuse me please. So yeah, please comment, leave a comment below, let me know if you've tried any of these, what you think of these, and any other information you'd like to give, any help in this transition that me and my wife are going through on going meat free would be hellishly helpful. And thank you to the guy on Reddit, or gal, that said mixing half and half of milk and plant-based milk helps you to transition onto plant-based milk. It did work. My wife has drank it, and it's a lot more creamier as well. So thank you, leave a comment below, and yeah, I'll see you on the next This Ain't a Great Show. Bye bye.